But now I want to speak on behalf of the 5,200 brave men and women of the Houston Police Department and the other 800,000 police officers that are working these streets every single day, putting their lives on the line. We are sick and tired of having targets on our back. We are sick and tired of having dirtbags trying to take our lives when all we're trying to do is protect this community and protect our families. Enough is enough. And if you're the ones that are out there spreading the rhetoric that police officers are the enemy, well, just know we've all got your number now. We're going to be keeping track of all of y'all, and we're going to make sure that we hold you accountable every time you stir the pot on our police officers. We've had enough, folks. We're out there doing our jobs every day, putting our lives on the line for our families. Enough is enough.
We don't have to give ID.
I'm not trying to stir the pot or anything.
No, we're only.
Yeah, you don't need ID.
We're only staying on the first floor.
All right. Are you coming also?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please let me hold this real quick? All right. You have any knives, weapons? No? Okay. All right, go ahead, sir.
We only need IDs if we're going upstairs, right? It's only if you go upstairs, second floor.
Well, I've never had to go anywhere in the building. They always come down here to see me, so I've never had to show ID or check in beyond what we're doing right here. Cool.
All right. We're going to two at a time.
Oh yeah.
Identification.
I have to give ID to go to the museum?
Yes.
Why?
You have to have identification to be inside the building. Per this is the departmental policy.
Well, I understand if I were going upstairs or something.
Well, would you
else,
like to
but
talk to somebody about that?
Is it going to do me any good?
Yes. Well, you can try. You can talk with them.
Well, I've already sent Art a message, so I'll
Do
wait
you
for
have
him.
any kind of identification?
I have ID. It's not. That's not.
Yeah, but we want to check in. We like to know
I
who's
know it's,
visiting.
no, we don't. You just want to run me for warrants.
No,
To see if I got warrants so that you can arrest me.
Everybody complies. All our citizens comply. Yeah, even officers have to comply.
We have a new system.
We all have to comply.
So she said that this the record if you see.
Notice that is real ID. It's got the little real ID gold star on it, so you know it's legit.
Yes, sir.
All of this just to go to a public museum. I think that's wrong. I understand into the building itself. Yeah, I got that, but to go to the museum, which is open to the public, I think it's wrong.
But you also, when you finish your tour, you can also give a secretary a call. You can call.
I don't have my ID with me.
You're not giving him ID then, right? No, I'm not. He says you want to talk to somebody. David, I'm not giving my ID. Go ahead and have somebody come down here and talk to you.
Yeah. Some authorization here.
Spell everything out very, very, very slowly, says TX Sheepdog. Hey, thanks for hanging with us, TX Sheepdog. Wish you could be here.
Sworn oath to serve and protect.
Sure, TX Sheepdog would be ready.
Let me see.
Hey, so, Jessica. I noticed that the door's open. You just have to call and get through the armed guards to get to the door.
I don't have any ID with me.
You have any?
So I was going to see if I could talk to whoever you're going to talk to us.
Who did you want to?
I just want to go to the museum. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay, you have identification?
I gotta give it to him.
Okay, you have identification? No. All right, y'all can have a seat right here.
All right. I'm just going to wait here.
Okay, I'll wait with y'all.
No, not until you have identification.
You guys talking right now?
How may I help you?
I just wanted to go visit the museum, but I don't have any ID with me.
Okay, well, right now, we're not gonna have any live streaming or no video on inside the building.
Oh yeah, we are. We definitely.
You are?
Oh, yeah, we definitely.
Okay, not inside.
It's
Now,
a safety,
you have
it's a safety
meeting
issue.
going on?
It's a safety issue.
No, we definitely are.
Okay, we have a media area,
Yeah.
and if you have a seat, but you're not gonna be able to video inside the
I
building.
just want to go. I can't go to the museum.
I'd hate for you to break the law, so you might want to check this.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time processing this. I can't go in that museum and take pictures of the stuff in the museum. Is that what you're talking?
It's
Right
public
now,
though.
that's
isn't
what
it?
I'm talking
What's your name?
about. Okay?
Sir, excuse me.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. Sorry.
Is Finnegan here? Chief Finnegan?
Chief who?
Finnegan?
There's no Finnegan. We don't have a Finnegan.
He's on command staff.
We don't have a Finnegan.
Okay, I'm probably mispronouncing the name.
Okay.
All right, hold on a second.
What's your name, ma'am?
It's the chief dinner
Yes.
you would like to see. Okay, if you will have a seat.
Sure.
And we can see
What's
what
your
we
name?
can do for you. I'm Rhonda Williams.
Rhonda
Sergeant
Williams?
Williams.
Sandra Williams.
Sergeant Williams.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's
If
your?
you
Do you have
have
a
a
badge
seat.
number or a serial number?
No, sir.
Okay. And what's your name, ma'am?
Sure, it's Officer Kathy Buckler.
Buck? Okay.
Yep.
And you're saying that there's no recording inside of the public
Sir,
areas of the
you can
public
have
building?
have a seat, and we will try to get your request, sir.
Was that a yes
Okay?
or?
Okay. Have a seat, and we'll try to get the person you requested, okay?
I personally didn't request anybody either.
You did. Y'all are together, right?
No, I'm married to a woman. This is definitely not a woman. We are not together. He's cute, but he ain't that
but
cute.
this area right here is a secure area right here. And I think she's going to give the chief now. Hey! Hey! What's up?
I mean, we're not trying to.
That's okay. That's okay.
Don't get me wrong. We're not trying to stir the pot or nothing. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing.
That's my pot.
That's not what I'm
You
doing.
can get your own pot. I gotta keep it stirred.
It's not about bringing a pot because we should have all had pots to stir.
My pot's bigger than yours.
I'm surprised they let you bring pot in the building in Texas.
You can bring pot to the police station. They actually like it when you do that. People waiting. Oh, apparently we're recognized.
We got fans out there on the sidewalk.
Hands on the street.
Loved by the community.
Well, come on. I'll let you enter over here.
You're gonna, your mag case is popping open.
Well, and don't you usually take pictures and film in the museum?
Yeah, I mean that's okay. So look, let's be fair. I'll be devil's advocate. I understand that this is a sensitive area. I got that.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You have victims coming and going and stuff like that. I don't have an issue with them saying, "Hey, don't record here." Okay, but to say I can't take pictures in the museum, no, I have an issue with that.
Look, the reason that I record in areas like this, the reason I started doing this is because I had to come into places like this, and I have to record my interactions with them. It doesn't matter if you're a victim
You can-
or whatever. You
okay,
need
but-
to record those interactions.
I understand. You can audio record, or you could record in your pocket until you get to a internal space.
It doesn't. Video shows everything. It shows their body language. It shows. It's,
I understand.
you know, it's not
But
like,
we have to have balance. I'm okay with having a little bit of balance.
yeah, balance means I don't go in a private office. And victim.
Let me give this guy a call, see, because he'd be set up down there, right?
John.
Yes.
Were you, hey, were y'all looking for somebody in particular?
13, yeah, 10 to 13 is supposed to come by. They call their day, which is totally separate from this. Totally separate. So it's gonna be another. Yeah, just 13 big TV camera. Because you know, we'll do Trevor, we'll probably do it elsewhere. We're gonna do it in the lobby. But what we usually do is bring them up on the floor. The 13, that way they're not there.
I'm from that town.
Me? Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we got it. Hey guys. Everybody good? So, hey man, how you doing?
Hey, doing good.
Larry Satterwhite. Nice to meet you.
David.
David. All right. So I'm the chief over Homeland Security, but I also handle lots of things. So, you guys okay?
Yeah, I just wanted
So
to.
you're allowed to take pictures down here in the museum.
Okay, yeah, that's all I
You're allowed
wanted to do.
film. That's fine. You're in a public space. Okay. No issues here. I would ask you not to go any further because
We got
yeah.
that. We're good.
you know,
with that.
that's a secured area, so we don't want to film or picture, photo, anything like that. But
And we're okay with that. We're not taking pictures of people in here. Now, I'm going to also let you know that here in a few minutes. Oh, the other thing. So I have a sign that's now rolled up and stuck in the outside the door here. You bring it in. And I'm okay. I'm not bitching about coming in here and showing the sign. This is not a traditional public forum. I got that. But I asked them if I could just fold the sign up and stick it under my shirt out of sight and bring it in with me so that it's not out there to blow away or whatever. And of course, they wouldn't allow that.
okay, well, so it won't blow away because I tell you what I will do.
I rolled it up.
In terms of having it, what we'll do is we'll hold it for you. Though I don't have a problem.
Yeah, they
holding
wouldn't do
it.
that.
Well, I'll take care of that. Right. Okay. So here's the good news about being assistant chief.
I know.
You can say do this, and it gets done. So that's not a problem there. So we'll hold the signage. Yeah, we don't bring signage back here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can come back here and take pictures over here on this side. Anything else? Now I would only ask this: if an officer, or says, "Hey, please don't take pictures of our officers," because and I'm not talking about uniform. You can take pictures of uniform all the time, but if you have plain clothes, because they might also work in sensitive operations, so we don't want to photograph them. Make sense?
In here, I'll respect that. Out there on the sidewalk, we'll see.
Outside on the sidewalk,
Yeah,
if they don't want to be photographed, they
That's
don't
their
need to be
problem.
around, right?
That's
Yeah.
right,
But
that's
you're
right.
in,
No,
and this is a public space, but you're also in a museum where police do frequent. So if you could
I
help
can
me
respect
there,
that.
Yeah, we have no issue with that.
where we don't take of plain clothes. Like I said, you can take pictures of uniform officers all day long. They will not get offended. We don't get offended. I mean, my only question: make sure you get my good side. All right, that's all.
You got
I
a good
ask.
side?
All right.
If I have, man, really? No, get my good side, but don't worry about that. Just not plain clothes, or of course. So anybody basically in plain clothes, I would ask that you not photograph
Yeah,
them.
that's fine.
And then beyond that, kind of keep it this side. And you're free to roam, take pictures, read up on all the history of the museum, everything else. And then I'm going to go back in there because is your stuff sitting outside?
It's rolled up and stuck in the rail out there last time I saw it.
So we will vet it, and then we will hold it just inside, probably right here at the door, and then you just take it on your way.
Well, I think it's good now because we got a guy that they threw out. So I think he's keeping
Does he
an
want
eye
to
on
come
it.
in?
You want to come in here?
Do you want to? Oh, well, no, you can't come in for that. Oh, is he armed?
Do you want to come in? Come on. No. Oh no, he's being contrary. He's picking on
Okay.
you for having a gun.
Oh, me. I was like, oh, okay. All right, well, that's fine. All
He's just
right.
having
So,
fun.
no, good enough. No problems. Like I said, guys, I'm here to answer any questions, but it really is.
No, I
I'm
mean,
sorry that anybody told you you couldn't take pictures. That's not true. We just there's
told-
things that we don't
yeah.
photograph.
Yeah, that's
Obviously for security and safety reasons, but beyond that, this is a public space. This is a museum, and we welcome anybody to come in and take a look and see everything.
Well, they got offended by the sign, and then
Yeah,
they
that-
wanted to.
Well, okay,
That's what.
and we
it
just
is.
told them we wanted to come into the museum, and that's it.
see, I've been around a long time.
Yeah.
I don't really get offended by anything anymore. I have heard it all.
Yeah.
Trust
They
me.
told him that he couldn't live stream in here because of people being in here, and I understand that.
Right.
But this is a public building, okay, inside,
Right.
and he went outside to prove, well, you say I can't film in this lobby, I'll just go out and film through the window, it's the same
Right.
thing.
So I will handle all that because everybody's concerned about people that do work in sensitive capacities and safety and everything else because as you guys know, okay, you're very well versed, you know that it can be dangerous out there. So the idea here is that
Dangerous for all
so
of us.
that's what they were thinking. But and I will fix that in terms of I will go back and have that dialogue with all of my team and say, hey, listen, you can film with certain understanding. And in this particular case, not anybody in plain clothes in this building, because we don't know who, you won't know who the police officer is and who isn't. So please, nobody in plain clothes can end up in your.
That's fine.
And there are children that do come in. I mean, that's,
And we're not here for anything.
right. I get all of that. I'm just saying that these are just generals that I'm going to go back and coach them up on, because this is what we do, right? You know, and you know, because they're trying to protect everybody and everything else. But again, nobody in plain clothes and not going anywhere beyond that.
No.
Just the museum part, you're good to go. I'm in the building for a while, but if y'all need me for anything, I'm
I do have one more question for you.
Uh-huh.
Joe, the union president, said that he's going to start keeping track of us. For those who like to film the police,
All right,
and who
so-
quote unquote
all right, so-
stir the pot.
Here's the beauty of having a boss.
Yeah.
I'm really not commenting on any of those things,
Yeah.
you know, because we have Chief Acevedo that's pretty much been the face and the voice for those things. I handle almost, as you well know, I handle almost all of the protests.
Yeah.
I handled it when I was a captain over special operations. Now I'm the assistant chief, and most of these things fall under me. Okay? I'm not tracking anybody. As you all know, when we have an event or a protest or anything else, we always do try to reach out to the organizers and say, hey, listen, we want to help you to be successful. That's what we want to do. These are how we do that. That we don't, you know, obviously hurt, you know, violate anybody else's rights. You know, we don't interrupt anybody else's freedom of movement and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's a First Amendment expression. You're allowed to have it. So most of this falls under me, and we don't.
I appreciate that.
We're not out spying on anybody. Do we monitor what's going on in the public space? Absolutely, we do. And when we have, not any of you guys, but we've had people who were potentially,
Questionable.
they
Maybe
were
persons of
saying
interest.
things that might have alarmed us in terms of danger to the public or, you know, officers or whatever. And those are people that we do go have a conversation with. I will tell you that, and we do pay attention to.
Well, I
But
know the police chief said something about
The union president.
the union president. He
Yeah, his
told me
body
that he
language
needed
said
to back
he didn't
off.
support him.
So
And that he
yeah,
was involved.
again, in terms of that specifically, I'm staying. That is for the chief.
Yeah, I understand.
and the president of the union.
Right.
And there are things that are going on, and I just don't really feel, you know, like I should comment on that. I think
Right.
that we all know that right now we're all hurting as a city, and that we're all trying to overcome something, and us as a department, because you know what, I still believe that we have the best police department in the country, and I think we've done some amazing things. But we're not perfect.
So will you
guys.
make the first donation?
First donation. Actually, when all of this, you know, there will be a lot that will go on towards this. There will be a lot of change that will occur behind all of this.
Oh, I've got people in narcotics that are telling me what's going on down there. Y'all aren't after just the squad. You're hitting the entire division.
Well,
and
no,
that's
no.
a good thing.
So we're look. Anytime we have a tragedy occur, we are going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb, not to, you know,
As it should be.
as it should be, and because we're responsible to everybody, and we're, you know, the public, and if we, you know, if people are harmed, regardless of whether it was something that they did that caused that, or it doesn't matter. I mean, we have to go through it because we serve you. Okay? There's no question about it. It doesn't work any other way.
Right.
We serve you, right? So that's going to happen, and we're going to be involved in that, and you know, this is a tragedy, and we're going to be working on it. And guys, like I said, you know that you still have the best police department in the country. We do. I think we do fantastic. We work with everybody well. But you know,
I think that
the perfection, best and perfection are two different things.
Well,
okay?
that's your opinion. That's your opinion. You should be asking us how we feel about your department.
You know what? That's fair.
Because you know what I'll tell you? I think you guys got the best police department around.
See,
And I deal with a lot of
and I've seen you online, and I've seen you actually say that online after one of the protests that we handled that I was in charge of. And overall, I think I remember your comments were, you know, all in all, Houston Police Department handled this very well. It was very contagious, very difficult. They handled it well. And I appreciate that, because all I'm looking for people to be is objective, you know, and have high expectations of us. Have high expectations of us. Don't ever stop having high expectations of us. But, you know, give me a chance, you know, because I've been doing this a long time. And for you, I've dealt with, we've talked many times. I mean, you guys, I think I've met you before, David. I think I have. I'm not really sure.
I came down and help out with the disaster relief.
Oh, well,
so I've been down here for
so
that.
we've met.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever met you, sir.
I'm brand new.
I'm Larry Satterwhite.
I'm Barry Scott,
Barry.
and I usually have a great big camera. It looks like a broadcast camera.
Oh.
And it
Oh,
weighs about 20 pounds, so I got
All right.
tired of it, and I put it up and brought this up.
All right, well.
Or I would have come in with a great big camera, and it wouldn't work.
You know, you don't need
Are
those
you a
anymore.
news-
What you've got right there, it works just
They would
fine
have
these
said,
days.
"Are
doesn't
you
it?
a newscaster?"
No.
That's how big it is.
Well, it does give you a little bit of street cred when you got the big one, right?
Well,
Because
yeah.
everybody automatically assumes that you're.
Are these guys here to back you up? Are they here for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I was gonna say, we're not gonna
everybody.
back you or anything.
No, I know you're not. I'm not worried about that.
Mine has a 150, 600 millimeter zoom on it.
Well, what I'm doing is, and I've been over to Reasoner Street, I've been to the Union Building, and I've been to the Credit Union, is I'm taking donations from police officers to put towards the Tuttle's.
So that's great.
Wait,
And-
let me
wait.
finish. And I'm going to match the single largest donation I get from any Houston police officer. Now, so far, I've collected a fat zero.
Yeah.
You want to be the first to donate?
I'll tell you what. I am ultimately going to probably have a lot of donations in a lot of different ways, and probably including financially. We're still going through all of this. So can you and I know each other, and can you just reach back to me down the road? And of course, we're going to look at a lot of different ways. Like I said, for me, it's about how do we help everybody? How do we move forward? How do we ensure that we're doing what the public expects of us? Because again, we serve you. So for me, it's about that, and for the chief, it's like that. We have an investigation that still needs to be
I think that Art
completed.
is the best police chief this agency has ever had.
He is,
I honestly
he is outstanding, isn't he?
Yeah. Now,
I mean,
he makes his fair share of mistakes.
Right.
Okay. But all in all, I think that he's really good. And I talk to a lot of police officers out in the field. They have a very high opinion of him. Morale is up. They love seeing him out there checking out patrol cars and showing up on the scene when they're going, "Oh crap, I didn't clean my shirt."
Yeah. No,
but they love it. But they love it, and that's a good thing because happy cops do a good job.
yeah, no, that's true, and he has high expectations. My only problem with the man is he never sleeps, which means I can never sleep, and that's a problem because he works all the time.
He sleeps with one eye open.
I think so.
He's got a couch up in
I
the
think so. No, he's great. No, so again, this is some tough times for us. I think we all agree with that. And there are people that need to be attended to in the public that we need to attend to. And of course, there's an investigation that needs to be taken care of and done the right way. And so all of these things need to happen, and you all will know the final outcomes. The public, we will be transparent about everything. And then beyond that, just
right now,
if
they're
we can
holding
heal.
up, right now they're holding up the autopsy results. That's what I'm trying to get right now.
Well, again, some of these things are completely out of our ability, because that's the coroner, and that's there's different entities, different government agencies involved, local departments involved. But I assure you that we will be totally transparent. We've already tried to be as transparent as we can.
And you're doing a decent job.
And you're right. We invest. We don't.
Not perfect, but
I mean, the
they
chief
are
said it
doing
right. We call the good, we call the bad, and we call the ugly. And you're going to know about it. And we're we're going. The goal here is how do we best serve the community? How do we best serve the families that were involved in this? And how do we take care of them? And how do we take care of our officers who are still hurting? 99.9% of them doing a fantastic job and just trying to, to serve the public. These are the things that we're looking at and we're trying to do, and we, me, Chief Acevedo, the rest of the executive staff, our goal is to take care of them, take care of you, take care of everybody. So that's the way. But anyway, guys, if you don't need me for anything else, you are free to film and do and what have you here. If you have any problems, they'll reach out to me. I'm going to go back upstairs, finish up some things.